I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour, right here on Illuminati Radio. I'm your host, I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop this breaking news on you. Hit that like button if you're enjoying this content. And if you have any special request videos that you want me to do, YouTubers, or YouTubers, celebrities, or any specific topic that you need me to shed some understanding on, there's a small donation of $5. The donation link in the description box below. And before I get on with this video, also the link to my backup channel is also in the description box below. So make sure you click on that link to our backup channel. Click on that link, that'll take you to the backup channel. Hit that follow button while you're over there. Alright, so Miss Jones, touch base with this Miss Jones thing. Miss Jones says that she's living off of Big Pun's royalty, publishing. Now, who was Miss Jones, Big Pun signed to? Fat Joe. So, being that Big Pun was signed to Fat Joe, Fat Joe did not give Miss Jones his publishing. Big Pun wouldn't come on. That would be real stupid. Because publishing is worth millions, especially, you know what I'm saying, classic music like Big Pun's. Classic music like any of these other old school artists. Publishing's, you know what I'm saying, that's the core of your source of revenue. So you would say that Big Pun will give Miss Jones his publishing, but not his baby's mama? You would say Big Pun will give Miss Jones his publishing, but not his mama? Not his daddy? Not his kids? But you would give somebody who is not related to you your publishing. And to this day, that woman is eating off of your publisher? No. That was a deal between Fat Joe and Miss Jones. Between Fat Joe and Miss Jones. That's between Fat Joe doing Miss Jones a favor and Miss Jones doing Fat Joe a favor. And for doing that, here's Big Pun's publishing. That's how that worked. Somebody was doing somebody else a favor. Somebody was doing somebody else wrong and dirty. This goes to show you that Miss Jones is not as innocent as she claimed to be. And why are you saying this years later? How many years later? I think probably a decade later. Why are you saying this a decade later? Huh? On a podcast. The Drake's Chance podcast. Well, are we coming up to the anniversary of the death of Big Pun? Is that what it is? And you are celebrating the death of Big Pun? Are you celebrating the death of the ritual Big Pun? Is that what it is? That's why? Because there's only one reason why these celebrities, you know what I'm saying, like to bring these dead rappers up. Oh, willy-nilly. Out of nowhere. Oh, I got Big Pun publishing. What do you do? What are you trying to prove? Okay, you've been eating over Big Pun publishing. You've been eating over dead man's publishing, but yet his kids couldn't eat. His kids is not eating. His baby's mama's not eating. His family's not eating over Big Pun. His brothers is not eating off of Big Pun's publishing. But yeah, you as Mrs. Jones, you know what I'm saying? I'm not believing you was that damn close to Big Pun. Because, hey, I was living in that era of Big Pun. We didn't hear about you. The only person that you was close to, Miss Jones, was Fat Joe or P. Diddy. Oh, you was very close to P. Diddy. Very close. But we know P. Diddy don't want no woman. P. Diddy don't want no coochie. So we know that you wasn't that close in that aspect. We know you was close in another way. You probably had the strap on and went up in P. Diddy. That's probably what happened. But you know what I'm saying? It's more to this. Why don't you tell the truth, Miss Jones? You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these damn celebrities coming up talking about, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, when they only telling you the surface of the situation. Because contracts is contracts. Because when Big Pun signs with Fat Joe, he signs with Fat Joe. Was Miss Jones at the table when he signed to Fat Joe? Because when you sign to somebody like Fat Joe and presented with that contract, in that contract, you got the contract, you got the publishing, and you got all other contracts within that contract. It's a big, thick contract, and you just signing away. So all I'm saying is, was you at the table when Fat Joe and Big Pun was signing that contract? Was you at the table then? Because after the contracts are signed, they got to be, you know what I'm saying, they got to get processed, certified. Come on, Miss Jones, stop lying. Either you're lying or you have done Fat Joe a favor for Fat Joe to give you his publishing. What kind of favor you have did with Fat Joe? That's the question. But anyway, this is news. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank you all for tuning in and logging on to another episode of Illuminati News Hour. Right here, Illuminati Radio. I am your host. I'm your pastor, Mr. Michael Smith. If you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop this breaking news on you. Don't forget, people, if you have a special request video that you want me to do, or a celebrity you want me to do a video on, a YouTuber you want me to do a video on, or a particular topic you need some understanding on, it's a small donation of $5. The donation link is in the description box below. Also, while you're here, make sure you click on the backup channel link in the description box below and go ahead and subscribe to my backup channel. So if you don't see it be here, you know I'm always on my backup channel. And that link is in the description box below. Hit that subscribe button while you're over there. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Till next time, stay tuned. God bless you all.